So fuzzy.
From the StreamYard studios on YouTube, this is Jeopnerdy. And here's your host, John DeMarco.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jeopardy, which is our 50th episode. So we're glad you could be here. Joining us, as always, is my co-host, Professor Brainy Specs.
Hey, John. It's good to be here. 50. That's amazing. Congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I appreciate that. And hello, everyone. Welcome.
Yes. Say greetings to Bird of Prey 5. Kapla looks like he was first, assuming YouTube didn't delete any comments. Hello also to Mercer Create and Normal, who I assume was watching. Hello to Mikey, Tokyo Trekker. Glad you could join us. Hello also to Jay Aldridge. And scrolling on down, I know that Brad Wolf is here. And Steven, our president / crewman / rank of the week, is here as well. I just want to see if there's anybody else who's joining us. There's Thomas Potts. Glad you're here, sir. And for anyone else who might be joining us later on, we're glad you were able to stop by. Hello also to Cinnabon Bunny. See that he is in there in the chat. And we also, looks like we already have a pretty full backstage for round one. So I guess we'll go ahead and get that going pretty soon here.
That sounds like a plan. And Teach Odyssey, welcome.
Greetings. Glad you can make it. Okay, let's go ahead and get set up for round one. And first we'll bring up Tokyo, who is our returning champion. And if anyone else is trying to get in, and we're actually full backstage at the moment, but you can try again a little bit later to see if a spot has become available. First, we have our returning champion, Tokyo, as we said. Glad you can make it, sir.
I live. Greetings. And congrats on 50.
Now, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome also to Bird of Prey 5. And Normal is here as well.
Hello there.
Oh,
Normal's actually off camera. She's just out of camera, but she's on her cat tree. So I'll put the picture of her there instead.
Sounds good.
I'll try to give her a cameo, but I don't want to disturb the game. How you doing, Bird?
Hello.
Hello.
Not bad.
Oh, that's good.
hey, Bird.
The only one allowed to
Hey.
have two people in my thing.
People.
What's that?
I'm the only one allowed to have two names in two people in the answering questions or team.
That's cheating. You can't have teammates.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, is that I'm allowed to have a teammate. I'm the only one.
Well, just how much is Normal really going to help?
She never really memorized the Star Trek episodes,
I see.
so she won't be helpful. But she'll be like,
No, what is real? That is incorrect.
that was good. That sounded like
Sorry. I'm sorry, that's correct. That's correct.
That
Brad
sounded
Wolf
like,
says-
something from a cartoon. That was great.
Brad Wolf says Normal is the best help.
Yes, she is. Just having her around is the best help for me with anxiety and all that stuff. Oh, yes, she knows all those. It's just a matter of how she's going to communicate the answers.
It's like Chewbacca. You don't know how Han understands him, but somehow means shut up.
Yeah,
She's
or like,
hot or whatever.
He's like, rawr, and he's like, you found him in a junk pile? That would be the hardest category ever if John put down like Wookiee lines that we had to know what they meant. That would be the hardest category ever. If you just put down like the phonetic line, like, and that meant, oh yeah, it's a trap.
And so it begins.
I'd like to make a request on behalf of Steven. He says he asked to play in round 1 because he has a visitor coming over later. So he was asking if he can swap with somebody.
He could swap with me if I could play round 2.
I mean, that's
you
fine.
could-
What's
I'm
that?
gonna say,
You want to switch, Bert? Yeah,
I'm gonna say, let me go, and
yeah.
this
don't
way
like
you
playing-
play.
Yeah,
I
don't
play
like-
every week, so I will try to come back for a later round. But if I don't, I will still be watching. But let me just go, and because I play every week, and it's so great to see so many people here.
Yeah, it's
So-
awesome.
Indeed, it is.
So
I appreciate
Steve
it. Bert.
will just be ready to come in when I drop off.
See you, Bird.
See you in a bit, Bird.
Honorable
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah, we throw the
Indeed.
link back in the chat. I don't think I pinned it this time either, so that would probably help.
He's gonna get it.
So-
It was filled up so fast I forgot to pin the link.
That's awesome.
Which is-
Finally got a full backstage. Congratulations.
Thank
Well,
you.
it's almost full. I'm actually in twice. I need to be in twice, but so Stephen, if you could pop in. And welcome T Dowd. Mr. T, it's good to see you.
Mr. T Dowd, it's episode 50. You should play. I'll step out if you want to play. It'd be unofficial, but
What truth would that be,
There is.
Bird?
Hey. I didn't know you
To
were
make
gonna
the game board and everything work, Bird, I need to be in there twice.
otherwise it poofs and stutters. And you have no audio there, Mr. President. Now you definitely have no audio.
It's the cat got its tongue.
Neural attacked him and got him.
We can't hear you yet.
Keep trying, Mr. President. Your volume is really low.
We can
You
hear
might be
you.
on. You might be on the wrong microphone setting. And
How about now?
That was quite loud.
a lot of background noise.
Yes.
I'm sorry. How about now?
That's better.
It's better.
That's better.
Better.
Can you switch me
Yeah.
and President so that we match our spots?
Yeah.
Up or down? Sorry, guys.
I'd say a little bit down.
Yeah, a little bit down.
Is that better?
A
better.
little bit more.
I'm sorry about this.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, cool. I'll leave it there for now. If you guys want me to adjust it again, just let me know.
You sound pretty good right now.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
My audio
Yeah,
sounds like crap too. I'm on a cell phone.
Welcome, Darren Wagner.
Well,
Yeah,
it's okay. If you didn't say you were on a cell phone, I had no idea.
Hey, what time is it in New Zealand?
Let me just see.
Is that
Clock
what-
here.
1 p.m.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
My clock is a little fast, but about 10 past 1.
About right.
All right.
Yeah, 1 p.m. that it is. Well, 1,300 hours, as they like to say in Star Trek and the military.
All right, let's go to the game where we can do Ghostbusters and Star Trek.
I'd like to quickly say again, thank you, Bird, and say to everyone, I mean play, not pay. No money has been exchanged prior to the game.
Well, that's disappointing news for the professor, that's for sure.
I was expecting that $1 million.
He was ready to give you a cell account. Put it in today.
Which, of course, John, you would get half.
Well, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, are you ready to play?
Yes,
I
please.
guess so.
Yes.
You guess so. Okay, well, let's play. Jeopardy. Wow.
Yes. Wow.
Such enthusiasm. Listen.
Yeah, I know.
Our first category is 50th episodes.
Oh, wow.
Wow, there's a theme here.
Yeah. Types of cats.
Normal, come on over.
There you go.
22nd century Starfleet captains for our visual category.
I can spell a non-canon show coming in.
Spock's memory test.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no. Oh, that was a question to track.
Starship appearances. You're going to name a starship based on an episode, not counting the hero ship in question.
Ah, interesting.
Tokyo, you're a returning champion, and you get to go first.
All right, let's get Mr. President upset and do 22nd century Starfleet captains for 500 from that awesome canon show. Possibly.
Fantastic.
I see. Who is blue? No. Who's Captain Ramirez? USS Intrepid. Or
That is
Starship
correct.
Intrepid. It wasn't USS, but
Yep.
John, I didn't hear. Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Well done. Well done. Good start. President in charge. It's your turn.
Let's do Starship appearances for 200, please.
Divergence.
Oh,
I can't bring to mind the episode past. By its name anyway.
Mercer or normal?
What is Columbia?
That is correct.
Oh, no wonder.
non-canon show. As the Klingon divergence.
Wait a minute. This
memory
isn't
test.
Discovery.
Spock's
Yes,
memory
that's right.
test for 400.
400.
Thank you.
All right,
Watch it.
Mercer, you have
400.
400. You can bet up to 1,000.
Yeah, I'll go 400.
All right.
Identify object and its cultural significance.
What is a Klingon modification glyph?
Can you say that again, please?
What is a Klingon nullification glyph?
Sorry, but no.
Mummification.
Yeah, mummification.
Ouch.
Sorry about that, Mercer. Tokyo.
You know, I do have a lightsaber here for you, John, with your freaking name on it.
Oh, watch
You know,
out,
really
John.
effectively chop that beard right the hell off.
Oh,
Oh.
I think that,
Wow.
I think that would hurt worsen to the heart.
Unfortunately,
Delay of game minus 500 points.
let's see, fortunately,
I think
lasers
we
will
need
not
to
even
get-
penetrate our navigational deflector.
Nicely done, John.
Indeed.
I think we need to get Starfleet security to keep an eye on Musa for threatening John like that.
Yes,
Starfleet
Brad
captains
Wolf.
for 4.
Daily double so quickly, Brad Wolf. Starfleet captains for 4.
Oh, who is Robinson?
That's right.
President.
Stash of appearances for one, please.
The smell is getting more pungent.
The Doomsday Machine.
I just can't quite remember his name of the ship. What is the Exeter?
That is incorrect.
Mercer.
Let me think. What was...
He did miss it?
Constellation.
Dramatic Paul.
You got it.
Oh, that was going to be my other guess, but I should have gone with my gut.
Sorry about that, Mr. President.
Of course that time.
Mercer, you got that right, and it is your turn, sir.
500 on Spock's memory.
Significant contribution to bioengineering that was made on the Luncarian outpost on Clenth.
Pass. I don't have a clue.
Tokyo.
Auto pass.
Mr. President.
Pass. All of that had been so fast in the movie.
Is the Universal Atmospheric Element Compensator.
Oh.
You know, that should be a real Jeopardy question. I'd love to see the people in Jeopardy really try to answer that one.
Wow.
I cut out for a second. Sorry about that. Tokyo, it's your turn.
I was directed from Star Trek 4. Crap, I didn't realize that. Captains for 3. Who was Hernandez?
That's correct.
They got a lot of easy captains.
There's only so many.
Yeah, we're only a few.
No, easy at the end of the name. Easy, Hernandez.
Indeed.
I'm following you. And springtime, I don't know where you got that idea. Do I look like I'm in prison? I got the big set behind me and
What?
Mr. President, it's your turn.
I'm going to try a different tact. I'm going to try 50th episodes for 3, please.
I'm sorry, which one?
50th episodes for 3, please.
The next generation.
Historian John Gill has committed a serious breach of the Prime Directive.
No, pass.
Mercer.
What is Patterns of Force?
That's correct.
I say done.
Thank you for stealing that, Mercer, because the name of that episode escaped me.
Well done,
Spock's memory for 300.
She said, logic is the cement of our civilization, with which we ascend from chaos using reason as our guide.
Who is T. Planahoth, matron of Vulcan philosophy?
That is correct.
Oh.
And that's also the name of the ship that landed in First Contact. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Indeed.
Aravik, that's a matter of debate. And a lot of people are talking to me tonight for some reason. So, Tokyo, it is your turn. You got the lead.
All right, so I think 200 is going to be future Captain Malcolm Reed in an alternate timeline, and one is going to be Archer. So let's do it. 200 for captains. Oh, who is Forrest?
That's correct.
Mirror Forrest, actually.
Maximilian Forrest. President in charge. It is your turn. Time to get yourself out of the hole, Mr. President.
Yes, yes, indeed. I'm going to steal Tokyo's thunder and take the final clue for the non-canon show.
There are no
Discovery's not
questions.
there.
Yeah,
We
I
don't do news
don't
back
know
here.
what you're talking about, Mr. President.
22nd century wannabe Starfleet captains.
What?
There's no category called that either.
Jonathan Archer.
Very good.
Wrong.
And that picture
Wrong.
looks
That's Sam Beckett.
like 3.
And back in.
Captain Beckett. Wrong. Minus 100.
Mercer, it is your turn.
I'll take 50th episodes for 500.
Exposure to an unusual microbe triggers the early onset of Ponfar in T'Pol.
What is bounty?
Nicely done.
Yay!
Excellent.
Dang, Mercer. Good.
Excellent.
Well, I got my work cut out for me today.
Yes, Darren, what can I do for you? Tokyo, it is your turn. Your lead's been cut into.
Yes, it has. Memory test for 2.
Nothing unreal exists.
What is... I can't pronounce his name right. What is Curie Kempau's first rule of metaphysics?
Close enough, I think.
Curie Kempau.
You agree with that law?
Nothing
Nothing
unreal.
unreal exists. Mr. President, as they contemplate that, it is your turn.
Types of cats and 400, please.
I'm sorry, which one?
Types of cats, please.
Types of cats. Okay. I heard starship for some reason.
Sorry.
Types of cats for 4.
How much are you going to do it?
Geordie's first pet was this type of cat, which he got when he was 8.
What is a Mancoon?
That is incorrect.
Mercer or
Pass.
normal.
Pass. Normal doesn't know either.
Tokyo.
I don't remember. Pass. Okay.
The Circassian cat.
He had a cougar. He had a gosh dang cougar in the shuttle.
Somehow, Thomas, I think that was faked. Mercer.
Starship
turn.
for 500.
The Pirates of Orion.
What do you want? The episode name?
I want the name
That
of
is the
the
episode
ship.
name.
Oh no, he wants to type. He wants the ship. I didn't
Yep.
see it, so pass.
Tokyo.
I have an idea, but I'm not going to risk it. Pass.
President.
No, I don't know. Pass.
Had to think of the Great Lakes here.
Oh, okay.
It's
So I
the
was wrong.
Huron.
In fact,
It
the
was
county
animated
that I grew
too.
up in is called Huron.
Uh-huh.
Do they miss you?
Say so. Tokyo, it is your turn. You got a nice lead.
I'm not really comfortable with this though because Mercer's really, really good. Starship for 3.
Tin Man.
Which ship was in that app?
I don't know.
Take it. Pass.
Mr. President.
And what is the USS Hood?
That's correct.
That was it.
Good job.
Oh,
Mr. President, you can get back into positive territory if you get the next one right.
And Starship appearances for 4.
Second Sight.
What is the USS Potemkin?
That is incorrect.
mix that up with second chances.
Easy.
Mercer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
pass. I know the episode. I just don't remember the ship.
Passing.
Passing.
Tokyo.
Oh, I'm disappointed in this category because I got none of them. Pass. I don't remember this episode. Just a second sight. Which one?
That's the Prometheus.
Prometheus. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was getting mixed up with Second Chances, like Tokyo said.
Second sight. Which?
That was the one where Richard Kiley was a guest star, and he wanted to like ignite a star,
Mhm.
and Cisco
DS9.
Cisco thought he was seeing
That's probably why I didn't get it.
this woman
Okay.
who was attractive, who was actually some kind of alien.
I
That was
agree,
a Nebula
Thomas.
class, right?
Nebula class, yes.
Okay.
And if you could keep the chatter down while somebody else is trying to answer, because sometimes they'll say something and I can't hear them because someone else is talking.
Sorry.
Thank you. That's okay. Mercer, it is your turn.
I'll take 50th episodes for 400.
In the end, N-Tech misses the chance to derive years of enjoyment trying to determine the identities of Garrick's friends on Cardassia.
Oh, that was a good question. Man, these are good questions.
They always are. I don't know how John signed for 50 weeks. Plus, actually.
Pass. I don't remember. I don't want to.
Tokyo.
That's deep, dark DS9. Pass.
President.
Pass.
It was a Second Skin.
I knew it was the episode I was thinking of, but I couldn't think of the name of it. Where he had this code word that was like black. He had like the word black in his code, but I couldn't place it.
All right, Tokyo.
Good job
Let's
on
do-
coming up with that question. Whoever came
Yeah.
up with that.
For the record, John does the questions almost every week.
Let's go ahead and do what Nero failed to do and eliminate Spock.
I do not understand the question.
What is how do you feel? How do you feel?
That's it.
Good category.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I thought
You
that
gotta
was
ask
great.
Mom for help with that one. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to ask Mom for help with that.
All right, Mr. President. Got some work to do.
Types of cats for 3. I've really got to.
Sorry, I'm having some internet issues.
Was that on your end or my end, Professor?
It's my end.
Yeah, I lied out for a minute. But anyway, the clue is Gowron compared Cisco to one of these old cats, trying to frighten them with his roar.
Pass.
Mercer.
What is a Brishna cat?
That is correct.
I've got 5,000 booked on torpedoes ordered ready to launch.
I love Gowron so much. He's like the coolest. I used to know the whole Klingon song by heart that Worf sings with that old dude.
Yeah.
All right, Mercer, you're closing in on the lead here. It's your turn.
Oh, 500.
And it's cutting out again. There it goes.
Kukulkan had in his possession one of these cats that could produce an electrical shock of 2,000 volts when threatened.
Wow.
What is pass? I was going to guess normal, but no.
All right, Tokyo. Tokyo.
All right, now that I'm back, I'm going to pass.
Mr. President.
I'm going to pass.
Look at you.
There's the Capellan Power Cat. I mean, he seemed to have
That's an
lost.
awesome name. I should watch that episode.
Yeah,
I should watch that episode.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed to have lost Mercer somehow.
Maybe StreamYard's is having some issues tonight.
Maybe.
Could be packed like a Tokyo train. Just can't handle the truth. Mercer cloaked.
Okay, I think he's back.
I was the only one in. That's the weird thing. Did I get it right? Even though I didn't actually guess. No, what was the
I
right
would-
answer?
Unfortunately, not.
What was the answer?
No.
Well, the answer was a Capellan Power Cat.
Oh, okay. I would never have gotten that. Anyway, sorry about that. I saw myself and everybody else bumped out.
Weird.
Well, we're here now. I
Weird
think.
period.
We're phasing in and out of the space-time continuum.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's like the
Watch for Tholians.
That's like the Nexus, you know. It's like they're phasing in and out of space-time
All the
continuum.
Tholians is pieces.
Phasing to where?
All right, Tokyo, it's your turn.
Oh,
They want- they
50th
want to
for
work with
2 because I'm not going to get the cats.
The Doctor receives a mobile emitter as an unintentional gift from Henry Starling.
What is Futures End, specifically Part 2?
That is correct.
The only
That's
one
it.
I knew in
Good
ages.
job. Good job. Good job.
President in charge.
100 for 50th episodes, please.
A Husnak attack has wiped out a Federation colony, with only 2 colonists seeming to have survived.
Oh. What is the survivors?
That is correct.
That was a softball question.
It was a 100 question. 100 point
Dedicated
question.
directly to
Yeah,
dedicated directly to T-Dowd.
The answer was in the freaking. The answer was in the clue.
Well, you had to know the answer was in the clue.
That was one of
Betrayal.
that was one of my favorite
great.
episodes, by the way.
I get the
I
hardest
did-
$100 questions, like who is the guy on the left side of the screen during the episode?
Oh, no,
Mary.
you don't.
I'm gonna go 200 with types of cats because
Who's Lieutenant John?
According to Jadzia, Worf had the heart of a poet and the courage of this type of cat.
I keep thinking he's talking about Grilka, so I'm gonna pass.
Tokyo.
Heart of a poet. Courage of the... That's not coming to me. I remember the scene. It's just not coming to me. Pass.
Mr. President.
Pass.
She called him a berserker cat.
Berserker cat.
Yeah.
Should have called him a
Alright,
power
Tyson.
cat. That would have been awesome.
Tokyo, you get the last clue. Types of cats for 100.
On the Shorely planet, a thought by Lieutenant Rodriguez led to the appearance of this large feline.
And this is a 100 question. What is a tiger?
That is correct.
Okay.
No, final
That's
continuum.
there. Tough for $100.
All right. Head on over to Final Jeopardy. Mr. President, I'm sorry, you will not be able to play Final Jeopardy.
That's all
You may
right.
put the link to Cosmo Buzz in the private chat. And consider how much you would like to bet on this category.
Species 8472.
Can you put the number in there, please? Because I can't click on this on the phone, but I can type it in the computer.
Oh, wait a minute. I copied the wrong thing. Let me put it in again. There you go. And the number is, well, I'll put in the number
I see it.
as well. There you go. Sorry
That
about
should
that.
be me that buzzed in. And
I do see you.
hang on a second. What my score's for? It's Choo.
Tokyo,
Okay.
you have 4,000. Mercer has 2,100. Okay, are you locked in with your bet
Yes.
amounts?
Yes.
Okay. And let's reveal our clue.
The 8472 individual who had assumed this human identity invited Chakotay to pun for a night at the Vulcan nightclub.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla! Okay, let me enter your responses.
That scene was hilarious, by the way. It's on foreign at the Vulcan nightclub. Thanks for a briefing.
Let's find out how y'all did. Mercer, you had 2,100 points entering final Jeopnerdy. Your response was
Boothby. Afraid not.
how much
I'm glad
did you
had
bet?
fun.
Yes, we are as well, and thank you for the happy wishes. You bet 0, so you left it at 2,100. Let's see if that strategy paid off.
Can you see that scene in your head with Boothby?
I never saw
Trying
the
not to.
episode. I just know that he appeared in it. I never actually watched it.
It's Palm Par Night at the Vulcan nightclub. Chakotay, you should go with me.
I never saw the episode. I just know that he was in it. That's all I
It's in
know.
the flesh. Yeah. All right. Let's review Boothby.
Tokyo, you were in the lead at 4,000. Your response.
Well, your
Did I get the first name wrong?
The first name is wrong, but since you got the last name correct, I'll give you credit for it.
Fair enough. How much did you bet?
Okay.
201.
You would have
John?
won in any case.
Okay.
Yeah, the correct first name was Valerie.
Valerie. Oh, wait. Well, Karen was from E Squared, wasn't she?
I think so, yes.
Oh, I knew I got them wrong.
What episode are we even talking about? Where 8472 looks like Starfleet Academy or some shit?
In the flesh.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. That the only thing I knew about that episode is that Boothby was in it, so that's why I guessed Boothby. I never saw the episode.
Congratulations, Tokyo.
Good job, Tokyo. Good job.
Congrats, Tokyo.
Put me to work. You always put me to work, Mercer. Thank you. Good game, Mr. Prez.
Thanks.
Now,
I think you should be the president again, Tokyo, because you did so well on that.
oh, no.
Here, hold on a second, guys. I have a present for you.
Rick says that was an excellent imitation of Boothby. Do it again.
on Bar Night at the Vulcan nightclub, Chakotay. You should go with me, young man.
Oh, that was so good. Mercer, where did Mercer go?
Yeah, looks like Mercer left.
John, you should be at the top.
Mercer, I have a present for you all. And he leaves.
Thank you, Mercer. Appreciate it.
Oh, wait, he's back.
Oh, poor Mercer.
Sorry about that, guys. I got a technical problem. Anyway, but can I stay backstage while you guys play round 2 and 3?
Depends on how many people are trying to get in.
Okay. I could just go on YouTube if that would make it easier for you.
It might be better if we have some other people trying to get on.
Yeah, I'll go on YouTube.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Yeah. And I'll see you guys next week. And big thank you to Bud again if he's still there.
Have a good one.
See you guys.
Thank you, Mercer. Thank
See
you,
you guys.
Mr. President. You have a good week, Mr. President.
Thank you. You guys too. And as everyone else has already said, congratulations on the 50th episode.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. See you guys.
Talk to you later.
See you. How many are backstage right now?
We have a total of 4 people backstage at the moment.
Okay,
Which
so I
would
don't
be
have
just
to get
enough.
it.
Yeah, they'll bring up Often Correct Thomas and bring back Bird of Prey 5.
Nice.
Oops.
Hello, world. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Kuroga rises from the ashes as Bird of Prey 5 makes his triumphant return on Jeopnerdy.
I've been chewing bubble gum and kicking ass. And all out of
Oh, really?
ass.
Not bad.
What?
Wow. Okay.
What the hell?
What?
Something doesn't make a lot of sense.
What doesn't make sense?
You know what it is. Mr. Rigging the Game.
There's no rigging going on.
You gave Tokyo the win, even though he had the question wrong.
That's up to John. He would have won anyway.
Yeah,
So.
Yes, even if I had not given him credit for that, he still would have been victorious.
And I knew that one, unlike most Final Jeopardies.
And as soon as the music ended, I knew it was wrong. I'm like, crap.
Uh-oh. Get out your bag of Cheetos, says Darren.
What's with the goddamn Cheetos? I don't get it. Why is my face on a Cheetos
What?
bag?
Well, it does kind of make sense, I guess. And it got quiet. Hello?
Oh, we're here.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Are the 3 of you ready to play?
Yes.
Indeed.
I didn't hear a third indeed or yes or
Yes.
Sure.
Blah.
there we go. I heard the third person. Well, if you're
Jimmy,
all
take it
ready, let's play Jeopnerdy.
Another Kurogan spy satellite interference.
Stardate 50. In this category, you're part of a log from a captain or another officer, and you're going to identify the episode of the movie.
Oh,
Types of birds.
Ah.
oh, Prey 5.
Bird should do really poorly in that category.
23rd century Starfleet captains. Academy entrance tests. Starship class appearances. Similar to before, you get the name of the episode and you tell us what class appeared, not counting the hero ship.
All right. Tokyo, returning champion, you go first.
I'll take Star Trek First Contact, Stardate 50893.5 for 100.
Stardate 50.
Yes.
Captain's log started at 50893.5. The moment I dreaded for nearly 6 years has finally arrived.
A Borg, a most lethal enemy, have begun an invasion of the Federation. What is Star Trek First Contact?
There you go.
Okay. That's my one question for this round. This is going to be hard.
Often correct Thomas. It's your
Who?
go.
Who? That's not what my name is.
Who knows?
Starship class appearances for 100.
Equinox.
What is a Nova class?
That's right.
Nicely done. Birdo Prey 5.
Like
Your turn.
Kobayashi Maru for 100. Academy entrance test. Entrance test for 100.
You guys got to stop doing that.
Wait,
because
Kobayashi
I go-
Maru wasn't an entrance test, though.
That's a good point. An Academy candidate was forced to face his or her greatest fears in this test.
What is the psych test?
That is correct.
We're off to a
No,
good
it's
start.
what is cleaning Burr's geologia machine?
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What is sitting next to Wesley Crusher?
I'm not
That's
sure which
true.
is worse. Tokyo, it is your turn.
Class appearances for 3.
Realm of Fear.
Realm of Fears. Which episode? Crap, I'm stuck between an Old Birth and an Excelsior. Realm of Fear, Realm of Fear. Oh, it's not only on the Enterprise? Pass. Sorry, take it, Thomas.
Thomas,
Pass.
Birdo Prey 5.
Pass.
It was an Oberth.
It wasn't
Son of a
over.
bitch.
Well, I was hoping you said the wrong one so that I can pick the other one.
I
Okay.
didn't trust. I would have
You didn't want to go in the hole.
50. I just didn't
I didn't-
trust that either was right.
Yeah, I didn't want to trust it either. I would have gone in the hole. I think everybody would have gone in the hole. Ugh.
All right,
I
Thomas.
love the hole.
That took a wrong turn real
Wow.
fast.
Thomas, rescue us. Pick a clue.
Starship classes are 200.
Take me out to the holosuite.
What is Nebula?
That is correct.
Thomas takes the lead.
Yep.
Bird?
That's 23rd century Starfleet captains for 100. Who is Decker?
That is correct.
Tokyo.
I need to get back into this. Captains for 3. Who is Esteban?
Indeed. A very by the book answer.
Indeed. Prepare for evasive. Oh, stand by for evasive.
Thomas, it's your go.
Starship classes are 400.
Data's Day.
Pass.
Bird.
Starship class for
Indeed.
Data's Day. Pass.
Tokyo.
I want to guess it. What is Excelsior?
That's incorrect, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank God.
It's an ambassador
Ambassador.
class.
of course. He goes,
Birdo
thank
Prey
you.
5.
Let's do. I'm curious as to. Oh, I guess I'm not that curious.
Okay.
Let's do 23rd century Starfleet captains for 200.
Curiosity only kill cats, not birds.
He's the. What is the captain of the Enterprise V? Pass.
Tokyo.
Who's Captain John Harriman?
Indeed.
Captain Tuesday.
Captain Tuesday.
Tokyo.
Captain's 4. Oh man, I just saw this episode a few days ago. I don't remember his name. Pass.
Thomas.
Who is Tracy?
That's it.
That's it.
At the Omega Glory.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Thomas, you got the lead and control.
Starship classes for 500.
Author.
Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
Tokyo.
Voyager. I haven't seen this one. Pass.
Now would have been the time for your Excelsior class.
Excelsior class, of course.
Yeah, I believe Excelsior class for 500. $500 question.
Yep, nobody knew it.
I don't remember there being a ship besides Voyager in that one.
It's in that scene at the very end of the episode where they show the mining facility.
Probably why you don't remember it. It was so brief. Bird.
Let's do types of meat for 100.
Okay.
Seven's visions of this bird turned out to represent the ship appearance it used to study the Borg.
What is a raven?
That is correct.
Got a tight game going here. Tokyo,
Whoa.
it's your turn.
This is going to be really, really tough. Stardate 50 for 2.
Captain's log stardate 50384.2. Q's unannounced visits continue. Since I suspect he's up to something more than pursuing me, I've instructed the crew to take every opportunity to uncover his true motives.
Yeah, this was the Civil War one. What is Q in the Gray?
That is correct.
Thomas, you got to share the lead. It's your turn.
Stardate for 300.
Captain's log stardate 50564.2. A large contingent of Klingon warships has arrived from Cardassian space, but its intentions, at least for the moment, remain unclear.
Pass.
Bird.
What is Way of the Warrior?
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Nice.
no.
Tokyo.
Way of the Warrior was a year after, or a year before that. Pass.
That was by Inferno's Light.
Yes, right when the Cardassians joined the Dominion.
Yep.
So the Klingons left. I just couldn't think of the name of the episode.
All right, Bird. Your turn.
It's a dirty trick. Stardate 50 for 400.
Enterprise medical log stardate 5027.3. Dr. Leonard McCoy reporting. I'm concerned about Captain Kirk.
What is the Enterprise incident?
Exactly right.
Damn it. And Bird takes the lead.
Barely. It's very tight. Tokyo, you can retake the lead.
I'm not going to try to retake it, but I'm going to try and block it. Captain's for 5. Yep. Not court martial. Yeah, court martial. Yeah. But I don't remember his name. Pass.
Thomas.
Pass.
Bird.
Pass. Pass.
Chandra.
Chandra.
Of course.
Good one. Good one. I thought that was going to be a TAS one, but nope. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Thomas, your turn.
Stardate 50 for 500.
Captain's log stardate 50049.3. We're conducting a mineral survey of Torga 4, an uninhabited planet in the Gamma Quadrant, believed to contain vast deposits of cormalline.
Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
Is that a pass?
Pass.
Tokyo.
Pass.
Is it when they find the Jeopnerdy warship
Yep,
that crashed? Yeah.
which was simply called the ship.
The ship.
It was like the second episode of that season, if I'm not mistaken.
I was going to say that, but I thought, well, no, that's the one when it got shrunk, but that's not what it is. That's the different thing.
I believe you're correct on that second episode of the season. Bird, it's your turn.
Let's do so do academy entrance tests for 200.
The matter-antimatter intermix ratio necessary to reach a starbase 100 light years away at warp factor 8.
What is 1-to-1?
Exactly.
It's a trick question.
Indeed, it's always
I believe
one
you. Correct. Tokyo.
I definitely wouldn't get into the academy, and let's prove it. 300 academy.
Wesley passed the other cultures test because he remembered that Zaldans were infuriated by this.
This is a Wesley one that I tried to escape. I tried to wipe from my own mind. Pass.
Thomas.
Pass.
Really?
Bird.
What is kindness?
I'll give you that one. The exact word was
Madness.
courtesy, but the same idea.
Rigged.
Yeah.
Who said right? What is seeing a Kurogan?
Well, Thomas, maybe you'll get the next one.
Types of bird for 200.
Commander Bentine thought Odo was pretty convincing as this type of bird, but Odo wasn't sure the birds would agree.
Pass.
Bird.
What is a seagull?
That's right.
Dang, bird.
You got a pretty good lead, and it's your turn.
Do academy entrance test for 400.
Quark reconfigured the holosuite so that Nog would fail this test.
Pass.
Tokyo.
Pass.
Thomas.
Pass.
Is it spatial parameters?
Close. Spatial orientation.
Is John
Thank
cutting
you.
out for anyone else, or is it just me?
I hear him.
I hear him.
Okay, it must just be me. Having trouble with my internet connection, so trying to get that fixed. Tokyo, it is your turn.
Wow. Not much of any options for me. Let's finish the academy.
All right, Tokyo, you have 1,000 points. You're 1,000 points behind the leader.
5. No
5
problem.
points? 5 points
0,
or
0,
5?
0, 0, 0, 0, 5. 0.000.
All right, for 5 points.
Ensign Kim claimed to have aced this section of the entrance exam.
You want a hint?
No, it's only 5 points. I'd completely forgotten. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to say math.
I'm
Wow.
afraid not.
It's obviously an exam to help him gain a rank
promoted.
quicker.
It was the part where you write your name.
Well, it's on Voyager, so it makes sense it'd be something quantum related. In this case,
Yeah.
it's quantum theory.
All right. Thomas, your turn.
500.
Spock cited these giant birds from Regulus 5 as a precedent in nature for the Ponfar process.
Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
Tokyo.
Pass.
Those would have been the eel birds.
Of course.
Of course, regular. Yeah. Things are wormy. Are from Regulus.
Bird. Your turn.
I hope it's Toucan Sam. Let's do birds for 400.
Phlox had mastered the call of this bird that was a natural predator of the Pyrithian bat. His bat was not impressed.
Pass.
Tokyo.
No, pass.
Thomas.
Pass.
It was a moonhawk.
And of course, it gets a 300.
All right. Tokyo, you get the final clue.
Observing Data's naivete before his first game of poker, O'Brien declared that it was time to pluck one of these birds.
No, I'm not going to try it. Pass.
Thomas.
What is it? Chicken?
That is incorrect.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be too.
Bird.
Pass.
No one knew this. This just sticks in my brain for some reason. Pigeon. What is a pigeon?
Pluck a pigeon.
Pluck a pigeon. It's time to pluck a pigeon.
Well. Looks like there's a new champion in town.
We'll see about that.
There's the link to the Cosmo Buzz room. And let's head on over to Final Jeopardy and consider how much you'd like to bet on this category.
The Akira class.
Can you see and answer the question if I'm, in Cosmo Buzz?
I see someone named wrong.
Was I kicked out?
Apparently.
Right. Hold on. Let me get back in there.
And by the way, we actually have a spot open for the last round if anybody would like to join us.
I have no choice. Wait. I know what you're going to do, Bird. Okay.
All right, here comes your clue.
The first appearance of the Akira class after First Contact was in this episode of DS9.
Contestants, you have 30 seconds. Kapla! Let me lock in your answers. And let's see who our winner is. Thomas, you had 700 points. Entering final Jeopnerdy. Your response was...
Move along home. That would have been quite a feat, considering that was several years before First Contact. So I'm afraid that is incorrect.
How much did you bet, Thomas? All of it take you down to 0. Tokyo, you had 995 points. And your response?
Sacrifice of Angels. You're getting closer, but that is also incorrect.
How much did you bet? 0. So you stay at 995. And Birdo Prey 5, you had a lead at 2,000 points. Your response?
Siege of AR 518. You got the wrong number, but in any case, that is incorrect. The correct response was Call to Arms.
Oh, it was the episode before.
So last
How much
episode,
did you bet?
season 5.
How much did you bet, Bird? It's okay.
You
0. And you are the champion, Bird.
Cowards.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice
not
to
a
know.
0.
Nicely done,
I
Bird.
came, I saw, I conquered.
Now, you have to play round 3 and defend, otherwise you're not a true champion.
That's not how it works.
I said it. That is exactly how it works. You don't strike hard and fade away without a trace. You got to defend it.
Can I get a ruling on this?
It's
Well, no,
up to
last-
John on that.
I know last time you passed on your mantle to Cinnabon, and 1, I don't see Cinnabon at the moment, and 2, he didn't
He failed.
handle it very well.
Okay, well, let's put it this
Sounds
way.
like Bird is
How-
forfeiting, so Tokyo.
How
you're the
many
winner.
people? How many people are backstage?
There are currently 2 backstage.
So you need a third player anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
We do.
Then I will defend begrudgingly.
Kapla.
Claw bird. Good luck against. Oh, Jay's not playing, so you might actually have a chance. Anyway, you can put me in the YouTube. It was a great
Excuse me.
6-game run as champion. I'll come back and do it again sometime soon. But congratulations on 50. Thank you for a good game, Bird. And
Thank you.
see you guys out there. Thanks for the game.
Tokyo.
Bye-bye.
That away.
I'll also bring up Mikey and Positive Candor. Good to see you.
Welcome, Mikey. Welcome, Positive Candor. Haven't talked to you in a long time.
Yeah, Positive Candor. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
Apply, guys.
And Kabla to you, Brother Bird. May you...
Positive, I think you're muted.
Kabla.
There we go.
There he is. Whee!
Welcome.
Good luck, Bird.
And you're all very quiet.
Sorry,
I'm
I
not
was-
that quiet. I'm glad you guys can hear me, too. I got a brand new set
What?
of headphones with an attached microphone.
What?
I got a brand new set of headphones with an attached
What?
microphone.
Huh? What? Huh? Sorry.
What?
I'm playing. I'm playing.
I
You
know
said
I've
you
had
were
problems
glad
in
that
the
we could hear you.
Yes. I've had problems in the past, Professor. Come on, don't do that to me. I
What?
worry about that. When you think I'm going robotic or like going to, if you can't hear me anymore, I just did a 4.5-hour stream earlier with Jay and everybody. Ay. I'm glad they could hear me.
We're glad you're here.
Oh, thank
All
you.
3 of you.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Professor. And like I said, good luck, Brother Bird, and good luck, Positive Candor.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm ready.
Well, if we're all ready, let's play Jeopnerdy.
First category is
There it goes.
50 quotes. You'll be identifying the movie or the episode.
Okay.
Reptiles.
Threshold.
Good luck with that.
24th century Starfleet captains.
Okay.
Exams. Klingon ship class appearances. I'm going to
Nice.
give you the episode. You tell me the class of Klingon ship that appeared.
Okay.
Oh, you're being threatened again, Sean. I don't know if you see that or not.
Yeah, I'm noticing that in the chat. Let's keep an eye out for that.
Mercer, no.
Champion Bird of Prey 5. You get to go first.
Let's do. I still say Kobayashi Maru for 100 exams. We'll see what happens. Worked last time.
He missed out on being the valedictorian of his graduating class because he mistook a preganglionic fiber for a postganglionic nerve.
Who is Dr. Bashir?
That is correct.
He's the one.
Nice.
Mikey.
Okay. Well, let's go with Klingon ship class appearances for 100.
Seal and Birds category.
Day of the Dove.
Would that be the D7 class?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. Just want to make sure.
And he did phrase it as a question.
You did, yes.
Yeah, what is D7 class? Yeah. Well, I had a feeling that would be the first one. And I was right. Go with my first instinct. Okay.
Positive Candor. Welcome to the game. It's your turn.
24th century captains or 100? Who's Captain Jellicoe?
That is correct.
Nicely done.
Off to a good start. Bird of Prey 5. Your turn, sir.
Do exams for 200.
Jack asked Mistral if he wanted to shoot some 8-ball with the excuse that it would be a good practice for an upcoming midterm in this subject.
What is geometry?
Nicely done.
And Tokyo. No. Teehee. Mikey, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try 24th century Starflight. Wow. Starfleet captains for 200. Oh, that was okay. Start with B. Was that Captain Baranov or something like that?
That is incorrect.
Positive Candor.
Who's Captain Ransom?
That's right.
Ransom. Oh, right. Yeah, that was in Voyager. Yeah.
Yep.
And positive, it is your turn.
Starship Captains 3. Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
Mikey.
No, I'm sorry. I have to pass. I can't place it.
That was Captain Benteen, who we heard about a little bit earlier.
That was Benteen. Yeah, we heard that,
did
but
indeed.
I didn't know what she looked like. I didn't know what she looked like. Forgot. Sorry. Can't recommend. Okay.
Multi-gunman, I have no idea what you're on about, but welcome. Bird of Prey 5, it is your turn.
Let's do 50s quotes for 100.
To break this information down succinctly, the Klingon Empire has roughly 50 years of life left to it.
What is Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country?
That's correct.
Oh, sure, you were multi-gunman. I believe you. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, Mikey.
Yeah. Okay. 50 quotes for 200.
I think it was only 50% brilliant. Franklin deserved better.
And we have to identify an episode or a film.
Is
that
yes,
right?
It's from an episode. Right.
It is from an episode. Okay.
Yes.
Can't think of it. I'm sorry. Pass.
Positive candor.
Pass.
Bird of Prey 5.
What is Relics?
That's right.
Oh wow, that was the one with with
Scotty.
Scotty. Ah, yeah.
No.
Yes.
Or
Franklin
Franklin.
didn't make it. Yep.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
namesake. Positive candor. It's your turn.
Your namesake died? Okay.
My last name is Franklin.
Oh wow.
Reptiles for 100, I guess.
According to Phlox, the only thing that kept their population in check was the abundance of reptiles on their homeworld.
Asking for the reptile or the homeworld?
The species on this homeworld, it was kept in check by reptiles.
Pass. I don't know.
Bird?
What are tribbles?
That's right.
Indeed.
Boy, that was an easy one. Wow.
Multi-gunman, I was just kidding. I was playing around.
We had just watched, recently watched Enterprise episodes on my stream. So I believe that came up about a month ago.
Sounds about right.
Okay, Bird, you got the lead and control the board.
Let's do 50s for 300.
At warp 5, we'll have to move within 50 meters of each other.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good question. Pass.
Mikey.
Warp 5 to go in 50 meters for each other. No, pass. Pass.
Positive candor.
Pass.
That was from
Divergence.
Divergence.
Enterprise episode.
Indeed.
Okay, Divergence.
It's where Trip has to go between the two ships on a rope.
Yeah, that great canon show.
Exactly.
Mikey. Time to get
Okay,
on the positive side of the
I
scoreboard.
am trying. 24th century captains for 500. Oh yeah, she was on. She was in Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home, and she was at that station. Damn it! Was that Captain Harrison?
And it's incorrect.
Positive candor.
It was Captain Silva LaForge.
That is incorrect as well, I'm afraid.
Bird of Prey 5.
Who is Captain Scott?
You got it.
She was the fastest to make captain
Scott.
from Next Generation. The
Twyla
conspiracy
Scott.
bugs.
Well, it's true that
Twyla
the same
Scott.
actress played the captain in Star Trek 4 and Geordi's mom, but this is somebody else.
Okay. Well, at
And
least I
the
knew
uniform.
the actress was, and the uniform.
The uniform was
That's
very
that.
key to that clue,
Oh, for sure.
as that was a second season Next Generation uniform.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Positive candor.
Captains for 4. Pass.
Bird.
Yeah, pass.
Mikey.
Let's make it a threesome. Pass.
Let's not.
That's not.
It's Robert
DeSoto.
DeSoto,
Okay.
USS
Robert
Hood.
DeSoto. USS Hood. Okay. Sorry, I said that. I was just trying to get a laugh out of you guys. Come on.
Do you, by chance, know what episode that was from?
That was from Tin Man.
Oh,
Tin Man.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Which we had a clue on earlier.
Indeed.
Bird.
Yes. Indeed.
Well, let's try Klingon ship classes for 200.
Yesterday's Enterprise.
That's a. What is Burrell?
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Mikey.
Let's see. What is the D9 class?
That is incorrect.
Positive candor.
What are Klingon birds?
Well, I was looking for a more specific class name than that. So I can count that as a pass if you want.
Okay, pass them.
That was the Cavort class.
The Cavort class. Okay.
Riker specifically names them.
Yeah, I remember now.
They're really
Mikey.
big. Birds of prey.
Okay. Let's go with 50 quotes for 500. I gotta get back here. Positive.
It couldn't be Caniclius. He'd be over 250 years old.
Damn it. Caniclius. Couldn't be him. That's close. No, pass. Sorry.
Positive candor.
What is the Infinite Vulcan?
Nicely done.
Oh, very nicely done. Positive.
Somebody got a TAS question. Very nicely done.
Yeah. I didn't watch very many TASs.
And
Sorry
and
to
that's
say.
pretty funny, Tokyo. Positive candor.
Reptiles 200, I guess.
Joseph Sisko used to tell Jake that this reptile hanging from the ceiling would be let out of stasis at night to guard the restaurant.
Sounds like a bat, but I'll pass. It can't be that easy. Pass.
Bird.
What is the alligator?
That's it.
Remember where the restaurant is.
Oh, yeah, it's down in the bayou. Yeah. I would have
Bird.
said that.
You got the lead and control.
Let's do 50s for 400.
Okay, Bird, you do have the lead. You have 1,600 that you can bet, and you are 1,200 ahead of your nearest competitor.
Let's do 500.
All right, for 500.
You don't think Starfleet could be persuaded to send us a few more ships, say 50?
Okay, it was, I think that was Jadzia. Yeah. What is the Jem'Hadar?
That is incorrect.
Son of a bitch.
That was from Call to Arms. I think it was actually Bashir
I
who
was
said it.
following.
Oh,
Sure said.
Thomas has a message for you, Bird.
wow. I bet 500. That was
Thomas.
how much it was worth. It was more than it was worth.
Well, you
Hey.
said bet it all, and then you didn't. All right, Mikey, your turn.
Wow, all crazy choices here. Let's try reptile. Well, they are. Reptiles for 300.
Moriarty compared his existence to being like a fly stuck on the back of this reptile, adrift in a great emptiness.
What is a bat?
That is incorrect.
Positive candor.
Where's it going?
Incorrect.
Bird of Prey 5.
What is a turtle?
There you go.
Oh boy.
Remember, bats are mammals.
I was going to say.
Yeah,
bats are
sorry.
reptiles.
Like I said, I just bad choices.
Positive candor.
Exam 300.
Picard missed the question about the night blessing of the Ashel on this professor's final exam.
Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
Mikey.
Who is Booth B?
I'm afraid not. How is Professor Galen, his archaeology teacher?
Okay. I figured Picard knew Boothby so well, maybe, yeah, he thought something.
Thomas, I'm honored by that. Unfortunately, it was not me. Bird, it is your turn.
Do Klingon ship class appearances for 300.
Judgment.
What is Vorcha?
That is incorrect.
Mikey.
I'm going down in flames. Was it the Koloff class?
I'm afraid not.
Positive candor.
I'm trying.
What is D5 class?
You got it.
That's another D. Okay. Very good, positive.
Okay, Mikey.
Circle on me here.
Are we back for you?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my screen to clear. It's a purple screen, but I see nothing.
Okay.
Oh,
Say
okay.
Vale.
Now I can
No.
see some people. Yeah, I can hear people. I'm at StreamYard. Problems. Shoot.
Mikey,
really
it is
behind.
your turn.
Yes, I know. I'm
Whenever.
really behind. Let's go for exams 500.
One of the factors in Troy's decision to take the bridge officer's test was her experience in command after the Enterprise was struck by this phenomenon?
Well, it was the what were the mind they were like mind benders, or what was their name? Art the Archons or something. I can't think of it. I'm sorry.
You want to pass?
Pass. Yes, please.
Positive candor.
Um, are you asking for the reason or whatever?
The thing that hit the Enterprise.
The
What?
phenomenon.
Yeah,
Oh,
there was a phenomenon that hit the Enterprise.
Yeah. Pass.
Bird.
I also have to pass.
I thought this one was easy myself.
The quantum filament.
Quantum filament?
Indeed.
That wasn't easy to me.
I
It
think I
wasn't
hit
easy
my
for
wall.
me at all. Yeah, okay.
The episode Disaster.
Okay.
That was the 2D.
No.
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 No. Then I definitely don't know what I'm talking about.
The 2D is what took her empathic abilities away.
Right.
Right.
Positive candor.
Finish up exams for 4, I guess.
When she took command of Voyager, Janeway claimed to still have nightmares about his fractal calculus final.
Pass.
Bird of Prey 5.
Pass.
Mikey.
Who was Belana Torres?
That is incorrect. That was Admiral Patterson.
Patterson. Was it a she or he? In the question
That was
it
a
said
he.
a he and a she. It was a he? Okay. Admiral Patterson. Okay.
Yeah, his exam. Bird.
Let's do reptiles for 400.
My worst yet. Get killed.
During their second visit to the shore-leaf planet, an Enterprise landing party encountered robotic versions of this flying reptile.
What are dragons?
That is incorrect.
Oh, no.
Mikey.
What are hawks?
That is incorrect.
Positive candor.
Pass.
They're pterodactyls.
And it's lagging again. There we go. Okay, Mikey.
Yeah, it's lagging because I just saw like a purple screen. Circle of Death. Hey. Are we back?
Has it caught up for you?
No,
Mikey,
I'm
it
back
is your
now,
turn.
but it
Okay.
cut out like. It is my turn? Okay, let's go final with reptiles for 500.
The eating habits of Corvan Gilvos were very similar to these Earth reptiles.
What are crocodiles?
That is incorrect.
Positive candor.
What is pass.
Bird of Prey 5.
I know it's a type of lizard. I'm assuming that's not enough.
I'll be more specific than that, yes.
Yeah, pass.
They were called Draco. Yes,
Draco
lizards.
lizards? Okay.
Yep.
Well, I know I'm
All
not-
right, positive candor. 400 or 500?
Well, only, I guess, 4.
Rascals.
Pass.
Bird of Prey 5.
Pass.
Mikey?
Was it a Baktor class?
It was not. Bird mentioned earlier, though, it was the Burrell class.
What was it
Okay,
called?
Bird, you get the final clue in the Klingon class, ship class category.
Okay.
Ready?
Dramatis Personae.
Yeah, you get the last one.
Modus personae.
Yep.
It's probably the one I said before. But I will pass.
Mikey?
Was that the Vorsha class?
It was the Worcester class.
Yay!
Son of a bitch.
Which
I
surprised
got
me.
it. I got it. Yay. Oh,
You did indeed. Unfortunately, you don't
well,
have enough to play final Jeopardy.
That's okay. I'm glad I got the last one, Bird. I saved you. I got it for you.
However, Bird
Yeah.
and Positive Candor, you're both in final Jeopardy. And consider how much you would like to bet on this category.
Shut up, Wesley.
I've put the link back into the private chat for Cosmo Buzz. If you could both head on over to the Cosmo Buzz room, please. And Positive, have you used Cosmo Buzz before?
I think I'm in it now.
I do see you. You do not have to push enter or anything after you enter your bet amount or your response. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in how much you would like to bet into that box. And Bird, if you could,
In the
if you
text
could
entry
please.
box.
Yes,
Do you not see me?
I do not, Bird.
And then hit.
Okay, I gotta refresh.
You don't have to hit anything Positive.
Okay.
I do see how much you're betting.
Okay, good.
There you are, Bird. All right. I'm going to clear your text entry boxes and let's reveal our clue.
Wesley was told to shut up by Captain Picard, Dr. Crusher, and even Wesley himself in this episode.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla! Okay, let me lock in your answers. Let's determine our winner. Positive Candor, you had 400 points entering final Jeopardy. Your response to the clue.
He's a data lore. That is correct.
Very good. And your bet amount was 400, doubling your score to 800, and you have the lead at this point. Let's see if that will be enough for you. Bird of Prey 5, you had the lead at 700 points, and your response.
Far-pointed encounter. A good guess, but unfortunately incorrect.
And that does leave positive as the winner. How much did you bet, Bird? 101 points, taking you down to 599 points. And Positive Candor is our winner. Congratulations. You are the champion.
Congratulations.
Nicely
Wow.
done.
Great job, Positive Candor.
Good game.
It was a very good game.
Indeed. And I do want to know the answer to this question.
Where is Cinnabon?
Indeed.
Cinnabon was
Uh,
streaming earlier. He said he'd be here, but he also said he might try to get sleep tonight.
Yeah,
So
you
I
might
don't
you
know.
might be on the effervescent sleep chamber. No, that's what he calls it.
Sleep is important.
Yeah, sleep chamber.
I
Wow,
hope-
Positive
game.
Candor. Make sure you come back next week so you can to defend your title. Positive.
We'd love to have you come back, Positive Candor.
Exactly.
You're always
Sure.
welcome. Always
For
welcome.
sure. Always.
I wonder when did this rigging occur?
Well,
What?
Bird, you gave me Vorsha even though I was totally in negative. So thank you. Even though I was totally negative. I know you could have
Yeah,
answered
I
that.
should have done it myself. I should have had
But
the
you were
nerve
kind-
to say
But
it.
that's okay. You were kind to me, and I appreciate that. So. And I just remember
You're
you had
welcome.
mentioned it once before, so I was like, "Oh, then it's got to be at this time." That was amazing, Positive. Great job indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Come from behind.
Excellent.
Win.
yeah. I mean, I got lucky that I was a question I actually knew the answer to.
That's awesome. Yeah, you know what? That was actually similar to the one and only game I won so far in this thing. Probably because one of the other guys I know bets everything. So that's how I was able to win, but barely, just barely. So, score.
I'm
which is
sorry it's
great.
been so taxing on you, Brad Wolf.
Yes.
Let's hope you can win more than me, because I've only won once. So, yes, Brad Wolf, thank you.
I didn't
we are-
jam any satellite.
We are talking about Krogan technology here, so it's not good at all if it works.
Hey, I don't
At
have
all.
to stay here and be insulted.
You can do that on your own
Well-
stream.
I got-
well, Bird, it's not my fault that my Canadian Fire Force sent a scrambling smoke ring over the United States. You might have been jammed by that. Who knows?
Are those your fires, Mikey
Yeah.
Sues?
Yeah, that's our fires. That's our fault.
Ah,
We scrambled everybody's radar and everything. Hey, I shut down New York
Wow.
City. Whee! Yep, our fire shut down New York City.
you had Mama Prey crying because of the
Yes.
fires.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much, Eric. We appreciate you coming every week to watch. And we'd love to have you on the show sometime.
Yep.
Yeah, and I would like
At
Brad Wolf
this-
to play too. I'd be willing to take my place one week if Brad Wolf wants to play.
Absolutely.
Let me know next week. Yeah, let me know next
Well,
week, Brad Wolf, if you want to play.
You can't take my
I'd be willing to
place
take over.
unless you want to run the game board.
Hey, Bird, is it true that New York is charging drivers to go downtown?
Not yet.
But they're
Yeah.
proposing it. But it's
They've been proposing it for 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll pass it eventually, but they've been trying to pass that for 20 years.
Well, Thomas
maybe
Potts, we
longer.
did make it worse. We did.
Why
It's
would
our
they do
fault.
that?
Because they need
The
money.
flyers? Oh, money. What are you talking about? So sorry.
London already does it, so
Yeah.
New York City wants to do it.
Joel on True, everybody.
Welcome back,
Greetings.
Yes,
Yeah.
greetings.
Says the Klingon and Romulan.
I do have to get going, get sleep. I
Ah,
took a
Okay,
nap today, so I
Okay,
was
Bird.
be awake to play, and it paid
Well,
off.
we're glad you made it. We're glad you made it.
I'm glad I made it too. Thank you.
Thanks
Have a
for
good
coming
night,
very
on.
well
everybody.
earned victory, Bird, and congratulations, Cosmic Candor.
Yes.
Indeed.
And Brad Wolf, we hope you come next week for sure. And I said it's still open. You can take my place if you want, and go in first. I want to see him play. I really do want to see Brad Wolf 07 play for sure. Give it a shot.
Looks like next week I'm back in line.
Wants to tax people electric cars.
Yeah,
Okay.
Texas is kind of doing that too.
What? How much are they charging you in Texas?
I don't know.
Well, they should tax you. I mean, they got to pay for the slave labor at the lithium mines that are polluting that are actually polluting the air and killing children to fuel those electric cars. So,
Someone even sounds like there is a Dratus running in their background.
I don't have a Dratus. I have a mini fan and an AC, but I made sure I turned it off for the game and the speech afterwards.
I think that's a Battlestar Galactica reference.
Reference the Dratus, okay.
Stratus. I think it was the
Dratus, pardon me.
Dratus.
Been a while since
Sorry,
I've seen
my bad.
PSG.
As soon as you said DSG, it was Dratus.
Dratus. My apologies.
We need to
Well,
stop using Kurogan mines.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Thomas.
All right.
Yeah, so I guess
Well-
that's a rumor that Kuroga was taken over by Turkestan. I guess that's a rumor.
Yes, I'm aware of that, Thomas. It had to kick in there for a minute. You know, I've been watching Doctor Who so much, I saw the DIS and thought TARDIS. So
And TARDIS. Yeah. I still prefer the original Doctor Who, Baker.
So the new Avatar
Not
movie is now on
Doctor
Disney
Who.
Plus.
well, the original is William Hartnell.
Oh,
The new Avatar.
The
Doctor Who?
original, you might say.
Go back to trash.
Well,
I'm just saying the new
Well,
Avatar
then-
movie is on Disney Plus.
then Baker was number 2 or 3, right?
4. He was the 4th Doctor. And there were 2 Bakers.
Number 2 or 3? Tom
Number
Baker.
6 was Colin Baker.
Which Doctor was Skynet?
Oh. Okay,
Colin
yeah, I know what
Baker. Okay.
I know what you're
I know there's-
referring to. Matt Smith.
Yeah.
He played
Okay.
the 11th Doctor,
Oh, okay.
which is the 13th incarnation.
Oh.
Professor, did you like the female one? The female Doctor Who? She was the 13th, right?
Jodie.
Yeah, Jodie Whittaker. She did all right. She didn't have the best scripts.
So what you're saying
It
is
was
she had
okay.
terrible
It was
writers.
okay. There was some
Yeah.
very bad writing.
Yeah.
I have
Some
something
terrible
very
writing
important
at
to
time.
say to John.
And my least favorite season of the new Who,
Well, if
the
I had
11th series.
Mummification.
I have a Coke
Bliss.
Zero. Okay. I have a Coke Zero in my hand. I wish it was a glass of champagne, but I want to congratulate John DeMarco and Professor Jeff Franklin for 50 wonderful episodes of Jeopnerdy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
But it's
cheers.
mummification glyph. I said it. Didn't I?
I'm sure you did.
To me, it sounded
Yeah.
like
No, I'm
nullification glyph.
Well, yes, I know that's what it sounded like, but that's what I
But
didn't
no.
say.
But
I
no,
know that's what it
it's
sounded like, because that's not supposed to count. You're supposed
You've
to
been
know what it
nullified.
is.
John,
Thomas, you are putting words
Well, John-
in my mouth.
No. It's supposed to be what it actually is. Mummification glyph. I just have garbled. I was having marbles in my mouth. At the time, marbles were in my mouth.
yes.
I was gargling marbles.
I thought.
Well,
Yeah,
you shouldn't
I
be
thought that
doing that
John
on
might-
Jeopnerdy.
Mercer, I thought that John would give it to you at least when you said glyph, and I would have thought you said mummification, but he said.
Yeah, I was thinking he would give it to me too
That's
because
his
I said
call.
mummification glyph with a bunch of marbles.
Well,
in
you
my
said
mouth.
the glyph part. You said the glyph part.
Right.
That
I said
true.
mummification. It just sounded like nullification.
Yeah.
In fact, he asked you to repeat it.
And I said it right the second time too.
I don't think so.
Well, anyway.
Well, the movie came out in 1981 or something. It's been a long time.
86.
86.
I knew that, but I saw it opening night in the theater. Best movie I've ever seen in the theater.
So did I. Star Trek 4. Yeah. Great.
Even Thomas is saying you said it wrong.
I love how they
Thomas.
have, the cool white statues in their when they're traveling through time. I don't know what they mean, but they're cool.
Well, even Bird of Prey, he said he heard Null twice.
Yeah, but Normal was a witness, and she heard mummification glyph.
Hold on, let's ask. Normal, what did he actually say? Never mind. Don't answer me.
I thought he'd go,
You see, an ally and an enemy are both telling you the same thing. You have no choice but to agree.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The universe is about to collapse. Thomas and Bird are agreeing.
Scary, isn't it? Yeah.
Wise words of Martok.
All I know is, I thought you were going to ask. Wasn't there one law that they reused in an episode of Enterprise? One or two of those laws.
That's the question.
Didn't they bring up some of those questions when they were asking Archer if he was a Styronite or wanted to be a quest for Surak?
Yes, they reused two of those questions. It was the two philosophy ones.
Yeah, Siren asked that in the cave.
Yeah, it was Arab. I think his name was Siren.
Arab, yep.
I loved that character. It was really sad that he died.
He had to. He was a plot sacrifice.
Yeah.
Good character, but a plot sacrifice.
You know what episode I was watching recently was Cold Front, where they had this culture that celebrated a stellar event, as a religious experience. Do you remember that from Enterprise?
Yep.
Yeah.
Of the great plume of Agasauria.
Great plume of Agasauria, which is you got to have a drink while you watch it. I love Trip's reaction to that idea. Just the way he kind of he's like, I get it, But it reminded me of the bit in Andor where these people also celebrate a celestial event. They go on a pilgrimage to see it. I don't know if you guys ever watched that.
Yes, I did.
There's a meteor shower that people watch, and they travel across the hills, and they're all monks and pilgrims, and they see it as a religious experience.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think I've seen that up here. So.
Oh yeah, it's one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Star Wars stealing from Star Trek. I'm looking forward to Ahsoka. Actually,
I mean, Star Wars is terrible these days, but Andor was excellent. Just a little slow, that's all.
Yeah, one of
I
my
can't wait for
Nothing wrong with a
Ahsoka.
little slow.
What?
Nothing wrong with a little slow.
No, I love that. I love the pacing. It's one of my favorite parts of it.
one of the
Ahsoka's mine.
TOS. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What was the question, Mike?
Go ahead, Tokyo.
Yeah, go ahead, Tokyo. It
I
wasn't
said
a question.
I'm really looking forward to Ahsoka.
Yeah, I am too, but I don't know if they'll. I'm looking forward to it. But what was your question, Mike? Was it about Andor?
No, not about Andor. I was actually going to say that one of you said you watched a prior TOS, and the one I watched recently was a piece of the action. It's still one of
Oh,
my
I love
favorites.
that episode.
I love
Good
it.
episode.
Yeah, how Scotty knocks out everybody.
I love it when he.
This
I
man.
love it when he gets Bella, not Krakow on his ship. Krakow and Scotty should just do like
Yeah.
comedy together.
Yeah, that was the guy.
Angry enough to chew neutronium, but he's here.
Yeah, that was the actor. That was the actor who played Mel on Alice on the diner, Mel's Diner.
Yeah.
That was Krakow. Yeah.
I
If
love
I could remember
Krakow.
his name.
Who do you
again.
like better, Bella Oxmix or Krakow? I want to go around
I like
the room.
Krakow. I like Krakow. He was more forceful. Bella
Who do you
Oxmith
like
was
better,
not.
John?
I don't really have a preference. I thought they were both entertaining.
Bella was so funny how nasty he was. They're both really nasty. I think they're hilarious.
I thought Krakow had more personality. Tokyo, what is wrong, my friend?
I had something typed out and I ended it with a sad face and it deleted everything that I wrote and replaced it with a sad face.
So,
Oh.
what was your favorite of the two characters, Krakow or Bella Oxmix? I advise you to keep dialing, Oxmix. It's such a great episode. I love how Oxmix is like pretending that he knows how to play pool.
There we go. That's what I was trying to say to Thomas.
There we go. Yeah, he recently passed away. It was Vic Tayback. That was Vic Tayback that played Krakow.
Oh,
Vic
you're
Tayback.
wrong, man. Andor was fantastic.
I sat through all of it. I binged it before I left Kansas City back in November. The day before, I actually binged it. Because I really wanted to give it a chance because my stepdad was watching it at his house. Only halfway through when we got to the series finale. And I had to binge the whole thing because I wanted to catch up on it.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't paying for it anyway. My sister-in-law was paying for it, so I just binged it and just my mind.
I love the final episode. That riot was the most intense battle they've ever had on Star Wars. That riot where the smoke, you don't even see what's happening because there's so much smoke and so many people died.
No.
Well, Thomas.
Smoke inhalation? Really?
What?
Go ahead.
Thomas.
No, not from smoking, but just you can't see everybody. Like there's so many people in this riot, and it's filled with smoke from a pipe bomb that somebody sets off.
Wow.
Okay, John, go. John, go.
Yes, Thomas made a comment earlier that Andor made more people realize how the Empire did nothing wrong. And honestly, while I was watching that show, a lot of times I felt more sympathy for the Empire than I did for the Rebels. The Rebels did a lot of terrible things in that show.
Oh, they did, yeah. Well, Luthen's worldview is kind of terrible. Yet he knew that if he didn't do anything, it's probably going to be worse in the long run.
I've actually not seen Andor. I did like Rogue One. I'm just afraid that what happens in Andor would make me hate Rogue One.
Professor, did you also see Solo? Did you see Solo, Star Wars story?
I did. I did see Solo, yeah.
What'd you think?
If you watch... I'm sorry.
I know, just asking Professor what he thought of Solo. I liked it.
It was okay.
The first 10 minutes of Solo were really bad, but after that, I love the major set pieces in that movie. They were good.
Yeah, well, the guy that the actor that played Lando in that was nice too. He did a good job. I thought.
Yeah, it was an okay movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't bad.
Lando's droid, I wanted to disassemble her and throw her out an
Well,
airlock.
she's gonna be in the new Indiana Jones movie, which is why I don't want to see it. Normally, I'd be all over seeing a new Indiana Jones movie, but Phoebe Waller, whatever her name is, that plays that droid.
No, Brad
Um,
Wolf.
I think you're onto something there, Brad Wolf.
No. She does not hate men. Come on.
but yeah,
She actually does. She actually said it though.
Come on.
So-
That's like
Luther
saying
had an
Barbara Broccoli
interesting
hates her
worldview.
husband.
Luther had an
No.
interesting
She
worldview
does.
in
No, Brad
Andor.
Wolf, that's not true. Come on. I could compare that to Barbara Broccoli hating her husband, Michael G. Wilson, because he's the only one that does cameos in Bond films, and she can't. So, no. That's not true. No. Mm-mm. No. I refuse to believe that, Brad Wolf. Again, that's me, so I don't know how anybody else feels on that score.
Yes, I was going to say that as well, Tokyo. The Force is female.
Mm.
There's your perspective on Kathleen Kennedy's opinions on certain topics.
My head is pounding now.
Sorry about that, Professor.
Yeah, earlier, Professor, you were saying you were afraid of watching Andor because you'd end up hating it or hating Rogue One or the character. Well, you can watch it. The show actually has nothing to do with Cassian. I mean, he's in it, but he's not the Andor that they're talking about. Talking about. Should I spoil it?
If you want, I mean, you kind of just did, but not really. Yeah, he's not there. He's not the Andor that the title is.
Yeah.
Wait, is Thomas? Are you talking about Indiana Jones 5?
No. We went back to talking about Andor, and the title of the show Andor is not about
the
Cassian
one with
Andor.
the alien.
No, it's not about the aliens, and it's not about Cassian Andor.
Well, I think Thomas is skipping that so-called Indiana Jones film, Temple of Doom.
Well, he says we can agree to disagree and still be friends. Yes. Yes, thank you, Brad.
Basically, I think you agree with me at least that Tokyo, that he's not the title character for the first season.
Yeah, no, he's not, and he was marketed. It was marketed
for
that
the second season.
he was, but
for the second season if the second season comes out. But for the first season, he was definitely not the title character.
yeah, I mean, we got hoodwinked on that one because
Yeah,
I loved his character.
Yeah.
I loved his character in Rogue One. He was I actually care more about him than I did about Jyn Erso. But I like Jyn Erso too. But you know, his actual past was just fascinating. And when we got the series, it was marketed as though we're going to find out and see what happened to Cassian to make him such a badass. Sorry for my French. In Rogue One, instead, it wasn't even about him.
Well, it was enough about him to understand the difficult arc he went through, and he still got another season left.
Yeah, Thomas, that's okay. It was just a slight mistake. No worries. No,
I thought you were making a statement about a so-called movie called Temple of Doom. It's supposedly Indiana Jones, which really isn't.
Well, I didn't mention that one. I mentioned the one about aliens, which is Crystal Skull. Because it really is just about the aliens. It's not really about the rest of the, Mutt or whatever his name is. Mutt, yeah. So, yeah, no. Bait and switch. Andor murders unarmed people. Yeah.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah. No, my wife and I do plan to see Indy 5 and Dial Destiny at the end of the month on June 30th. We'll have to go there.
I'm going back and forth on going to see it.
Well, you do look like you're in conflict. Conflicted mode. Jeff.
You're in conflict. Give in to your anger. Go see it.
Go with the force.
Well, see, if he didn't murder the unarmed people, then they would have probably shook him down and took his money and arrested him for no reason. They're corrupt. They were corrupt people.
It also has
yes.
a thuggy cult, Thomas. But most people don't know
They
what
were corrupt.
thuggies are.
They were definitely not in the right. There's a gray area about the way that show starts.
John's trying to say something.
Yeah. Referring to the police he killed at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, they were corrupt.
Yes, they were
gonna take him.
corrupt, but he also straight up murdered one of them after he disarmed him.
Right, but if he didn't, they would have captured him and probably shook him down for money. They would have linked him to it. He had to get away clean, otherwise it would have been worse. I'm not saying he should have done it. I'm just saying his thinking was that he would have instead of leaving witnesses or anything else, he had to get out of there.
Well, it was a very pragmatic choice. It was just a awful one.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that's what I kind of like about the guy. He's not a nice guy, and even in Rogue One, he's not really a nice guy. I mean, he kills that one dude at the beginning of Rogue One, and he is like in that universe where you have a fascist government and you have it's kind of like a mixture of the Wild Wild West and like an overbearing society. Somebody like him seems realistic. I'm not saying he's good or bad or anything. I'm saying a character like him is very realistic in considering the setting.
Fascist government. That kind of reminds me. Have you read the Timothy Zahn Thrawn novels?
I have
Mercer?
not. I have not.
You have, John?
Yes, I have read them. I like them very much.
Yeah, I did too. Timothy Zahn paints the Empire as the Federation. He's a Star Trek fan. Everything that he writes, including the newer Thrawn novel, you could swap out Starfleet for the Imperial Empire.
Really interesting.
Yeah,
because in Rogue One,
he's a huge Star Trek fan. They have the same first contact protocols and everything.
See, in Andor, the TV show, you could swap them out for Nazis or Californians or whatever. I'm sorry, Californians.
Yeah, the Thrawn novels were very good.
Timothy Zahn was excellent. And Ahsoka, he's making his live action debut in Ahsoka, which is going to be Rebels, the next season of Rebels, pretty much, only in live action.
Yeah.
Which is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I had a question. Maybe someone would know this from the Star Wars canon. I did read about the Shiruk, and the way they spelled that was SSIRUUK.
Yep.
So who was that? Yeah, so who wrote that before the Thrawn novels? Because I also read the Thrawn novels too. That Brad Wolf did. Do you remember?
I'm sorry, Mikey. One more time.
Well, who wrote the Shiruk novel? That the one just after Empire or just after Return of the Jedi. It was something that the Empire and the Rebels actually had to work together to defeat this unknown alien race. They called themselves the Shiruk. I remember reading that novel.
I read that novel a really long time ago. I think it was called the Treaty at Bakura or something like that.
Yeah, the Treaty of Bakura. You got it. Good job, John. Yeah, Treaty of Bakura. I did read that. And then the Thrawn novels. Yeah. Those were great. And I thought they were definitely a prelude to 7. Or at least one or two of them were to 7.
Have any of you guys read Lost Stars?
No, but I know what it is. I know it's a young adult novel
I read that one.
that has two people from one's a rebel and one's an Imperial. I heard it was really good for a young adult novel, but I have not read it yet.
I read it twice, and it's canon, actually, which is awesome. Yeah, it is young adult, but when I read it, it did not read like a young adult novel. It read like a regular general audience novel. It was probably aside from Timothy Zahn, probably the best Star Wars novel I've ever read. I liked it that much.
That's cool. I'd like to, speaking of novels, my favorite Star Trek novel was written by Andrew Robinson. It was called Stitch in Time.
Oh, that wasn't the Garrick one, was it?
Yeah, the Garrick one. That's my favorite Star Trek novel. And I heard he's doing an audiobook of it.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite novels. I think my favorite novels were the X-Wing Squadron novels. I like the X-Wing Squadron. I read all their X-Wing Squadron
It's a
novels.
kind of
the
choice.
books. Did you guys read the X-Wing novels about the Squadron, X-Wing Squadron?
I read some of them.
Yeah, they're really good, aren't they, John? A lot of
They're pretty
attention to
good.
detail in those. Yeah, there was a lot of attention to detail in those novels for me, and I really enjoyed that. And learning more about Wedge Antilles and so forth. Yeah, I didn't even know that he had someone else after him that served him. That was just
I myself am very selective on the Star Wars novels that I read.
Yeah, so was I.
Very selective.
I was very selective.
I started reading the latest Princess Leia one. What was it? The prequel one from what was it? Ways of the Force? What the Force Awakens prequel novel?
Okay.
Bloodlines.
Bloodlines.
Which one? Bloodlines. Yeah.
Bloodlines. Yeah.
It's from the same author who wrote. I can't believe it's the same author who wrote Lost Stars, because it was not good, and it's just drawn out. And I'm only halfway through it, and I just never went back.
That's not Kevin J. Anderson, was it?
No,
because I
forgot her name.
Okay. I was mostly Kevin J. I liked reading his stuff.
No.
That Trusa Bakura, was a great novel.
I forgot her name. I'm looking it up right now.
Have a treaty to
Claudia Gray.
beat the Shiruk, yeah. Right.
Claudia Gray wrote it.
Claudia Gray, okay.
Yeah.
And there was let's see. There was another great one, and I wish I knew the name of it, but it was a novel that I read where Chewbacca died. There was a novel where
Vector
Chewbacca
Prime,
died.
right?
That's
Vector Prime.
I think so. You're right.
I believe so. Yes.
Yes, I think so. Yes, that was sad.
Didn't Chewbacca also die on Earth in the 1930s, helping Indiana Jones due to some sort of timey-wimey stuff in a comic?
Possibly. I don't know.
Must have been happening in that non-canon movie, Temple of Doom.
You don't like Temple of Doom?
No.
I think it's a fun movie. I like that movie. I love the bridge scene at the end and the mine chase scene.
Mine chase scene was just a roller coaster. The bridge bored me to tears.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Huh. Well, I didn't like the fact that in the first one they were tied up and didn't really play a part in how everything turned out.
I disagree with that,
but otherwise the movie was great. I didn't like everything after he gets the uniform. I didn't like when he gets on the submarine and somehow hangs on for 1,000 miles to get to where they're going underwater, and then they get tied up and they close their eyes. They didn't do anything. I did like the very last scene in the movie where Top Men scene was great. But the end of that movie never worked for me, and that's why I like Last Crusade a little bit better, because he actually was what he did was important to the end of the movie.
I'm gonna make you guys laugh. In a previous stream that I went to a few streams last night, and in one of the streams, somebody had the balls to ask, "Did anyone see the Star Wars Christmas special?"
Holiday special. I've seen it. I have
Holiday
it.
special.
I love that movie. I remember going out in a
Oh
snowstorm. We were
no!
watching on VHS. So, and I went out
Oh
specifically in a snowstorm to get beer so that me and my friend could watch this thing
no!
together. And it was the best
Oh
time I've ever
no!
had, especially when they show Wookiee pornography. That's like the greatest scene ever.
Oh. You
Wookiee
mean with
porn.
Yes.
yeah? You mean with Diane Carroll, whatever her name was, that was
Yes.
singing? And,
Yes. And then all
oh
the
my
Wookiee.
God!
Yeah, it was
No!
so funny. It
No!
was so
Oh, I
funny.
could just imagine. "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Dude, you will never get over this movie. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. Especially
It's so
it's
sad.
Star Wars.
I've never seen it all the way
Come
through,
on.
but the parts I have seen are painful.
Yeah,
Hmm.
very
When you
painful.
watch it from
What-
beginning
what-
to end, time seems to you lose track of any sense of time.
John, did you know? John, did you know that in this special, that was one of Art Carney's final appearances before he died?
I did not know that.
Yes.
And
Was.
probably B. Authors too. I don't know if she's still alive.
Oh, I don't know about B. Arthur. She outlived Art. Art Carney died later on, but yeah. But this was one of the last actual appearances he would be on like TV or, other than the Honeymooners he did and some other things. So I'm glad
Well,
I was
speaking of things
able to
that
play that,
suck,
John. What's that?
Did you watch during the 30th anniversary of Star Trek? There was like they did like a ceremony for it. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. The whole ceremony's on YouTube, but they were like it looked like an Oscar ceremony. Like they had a stage and people presenting little things for the 30th anniversary of Star Trek. But one of the things that they did was they had the cast of Frasier, except for Kelsey Grammer, up on stage.
he was there.
What's
Yeah.
that?
He was the Klingon.
That was-
Was he the Klingon?
He was the Klingon.
Oh, okay. Well, they had Kate Mulgrew as the captain. I didn't know he was a Klingon. I really didn't figure that out. But that was
I've
a
seen
great
that.
skit.
Yeah, I've seen.
And that special was really fun to watch.
Beetle all over these yellow bushes, and we just re-landscapes.
Really?
I didn't realize that was Kelsey Grammer.
I didn't
Yeah.
either. Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
I
I
didn't
got
tell you,
dressed
but
up
I'm
as
just
a
like,
Starfleet.
wow.
Hump people.
She was the Klingon that brought the dog back onto the bridge because it was peeing all over the bushes on the homeworld.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
I
that
really
was
didn't
funny.
know that. I'll have to look for that.
Well, hey guys, speaking of things that suck really, really bad, guess what's premiering this week?
Oh, Strange New
Transformers.
Worlds.
I would like the ship to go now. Yeah,
Oh,
it's back. Boo.
Is it this week? Is it really this week? Oh God!
Yeah, I thought they delayed it, but they didn't. It's still this
I
week.
can't believe that scene in the trailer where Kirk,
The headache's coming back.
Kirk is in the department
Thomas
store.
has this on
He's trying
VHS.
to go through a revolving door.
Oh my
I've never
God.
seen a bad scene such as that.
Well, thank God I've never seen it. So
You're fortunate.
I am fortunate.
What do you guys? You guys don't like the show? Nobody here likes it.
Nope.
Strange New Worlds
Yeah.
tears up TOS to shreds.
Yeah.
Why would
you know,
I like
somebody
something like
does like
that?
it. There's a certain person out there who does like it.
Well, yeah, I know there's a certain person out there that likes it.
I liked it at first viewing. I
thought
liked it at
was
first viewing, and then
okay.
I went back to it. I couldn't do it.
I thought it was okay for about an episode or two,
Yeah, me too.
and that was about it.
There was one episode I never finished where they were like dressed up in like princesses and princes and stuff like that. I'm like, I couldn't even finish watching it. It's like a storybook.
And the ending
Yeah.
of that
Awesome,
makes it even
Thomas.
That was
worse.
terrible.
Yeah, that's awesome, Thomas.
That was a horrible episode.
Eric said I'll watch it.
I couldn't finish it. I like literally could not finish it.
It was so dumb. I could follow it, and I was sick. I mean, I had my eyes shut, and I knew what was going on just by listening to it, and it was so dumb.
Look,
Really,
I
that
was
bad, huh?
happy. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say
Don't
that
even
I
like-
was happy that they had Star Trek Enterprise and then TOS because you could have Archer then a Kirk.
Yeah.
I
But
was
you know,
happy with that. I was
My
happy.
thing is with Strange New Worlds, it's like the crew, like Pike is okay. Pike is a decent character. Peck is doing his best as Spock. The other crew members, I hate them all, right? And they're all like they're all like immature, like not in a good way. Like the Orville cast is like all a bunch of teenagers. No, these girls like mostly just women that just like want to like giggle at each other. You know, it's like they're
Thank you.
so they'd be the kind of people that if you were to sit them around a table, they'd be playing footsies with each other and then just like saying, "No, you did it. No, you did it." If they were sitting around a table, it's like they're so bland and they're so like let's laugh under our breath, and that's makes it funnier.
Strange New Worlds writers don't even know what bingo is.
Right. And I love John how you chuckle through your beard. I can see it shake, so I know you're either chuckling or laughing or doing something.
Enterprise bingo. Let's take a walk on the hall. Let's take a walk on the hall with TAS Fields.
Let's shoot at each other with dangerous weapons.
Wait, did somebody call D7? Bingo, I win.
And why does Captain Pike have a fireplace in his room?
Same reason he has a forest outside his window.
Yep.
And possibly a horse ranch on the other side of that forest.
And quarters that are 10 times the size of Captain Kirk's.
Yep.
Yeah. Brad says he hasn't finished watching it, and he still has to finish Picard season 3. Well, you know what I'm going to tell you to do, Brad? You go to the final episode of Picard season 3 and then watch that. Then you don't have to watch this.
Pick back up from the museum episode. Bounty. Pick back up from Bounty and watch the rest of season 2 from there. Yeah, because Terry Matalas gives Terry Matalas gives New Trek a huge middle finger with the USS New Jersey. That's all he had to do, and that is the reason why he's not going to get Legacy, because now Kurtzman is severely pissed at him for the New Jersey.
Yeah, true.
Is he?
I will tell you though, like there's other things coming out. There's like a new Transformers movie. There's a new Flash movie with Batman in it. Like everything feels like it's old again. Like we have
Fires on ships in space is a great idea.
We have Michael Keaton back as Batman. We have Indiana Jones back as Indiana Jones, and we have Transformers. I mean, it just feels like it's all nostalgia. And I like
no worries, Brad. No worries, Brad.
They think it's a sure thing. It's going to make money, so they go back to what's proved to make money in the past instead of trying to create something new.
Right. They continue to rehash over a same old formula. That's what they do. There's no creativity anymore. I don't sense it in anything. Really.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate because there's so many good ideas out there.
Well, Akiva Goldsman even said, when asked about the contents of Strange New Continuity headaches, Strange New Continuity migraines, and they're going to get even worse because she said, and I quote, "We are going to bend canon," which translates to "F your canon." And like 2 or 3 episodes are Gorn centric, so there's more fighting with the Gorn that didn't happen.
You know, Gorn, the only thing about the Gorn is whenever the Gorn are mentioned, all of a sudden that lady chick starts acting all mean, like, I know the Gorn. The Gorn are part of my history. What's her name? Khan? You know, the Khan?
La'an, yeah.
Yeah, La'an. Like, every time the Gorn are mentioned, she's like the Gorn expert. You know, it's like so boring.
Come on, Thomas. I know you're going to buy 10 copies of the Flash movie when it comes out on 4K Blu-ray.
That's what
I know he will. I know he will. Yeah, you're lying to us, Thomas. Yeah, I will not support
Well,
what that
here's the
monster
thing, though.
does.
Here's the thing. It's not like,
Come on.
sure, he did a lot of bad stuff, but there's a lot of other people involved in the movie who deserve recognition for doing good work. So it might be a good movie despite him.
Tokyo Trucker, you might be right on that one. Uh, uh,
Well, guys, I think
you're
I'm gonna
breaking-
get going.
you know, let her waste her
Uh,
money. Don't go yourself. 'Cause my
Mi-
wife
Mikey,
was
you were
afraid not to
breaking,
do
you're
that
breaking up a little bit there, Mikey.
Yeah, you were roboting. Listen, I guess I'm gonna get
True
going.
Rogan satellites again.
Yeah, guys, thank you for the great game. I'm gonna get going, and
Well, thanks, Mercer, for joining us.
It's good talking to you, Mercer, as always, man.
Thank you
thanks,
for
man.
being on the show and
Thank you,
playing.
Mercer.
I appreciate it. I like doing
Thank
it.
you, Mercer.
I don't know if I'll be on next week or not, but I'll let you know. All right. Oh, by the way, my offer still stands. Talk to you later.
Have a good night, Mercer.
See you.
Let me know ahead of time if that way I can get ready. All right. Talk to you later.
All right, Mercer. Take care.
Bye.
Good night, Mercer.
Later, Mercer.
Good night,
And
Normal.
with that, good night, Normal. And on that death note,
only Deja Vu would do that.
and on that death note, I'm gonna go have
I
lunch.
didn't know
So,
cats had death notes.
well, you have a death wish when you go ask a cat a question. Hey, kitty, where's the mouse? No. What'd you do with the? Why'd you pee on the floor, kitty? He's on the floor again.
Yeah,
Anyway.
just don't wake up with a dead mouse with its snapped neck on top of your bed. Because then you have to think of a good excuse for why that thing is there. And then you say,
It's a present.
oh, hey, thank you, Deja Vu. Thank you so much. But don't leave it writhing and still near death. Finish it. I had that happen to me a couple times. To both of us. It's very scary.
Head's hang-
I know when you have a
the
mouse
head's
stuck
hanging
with
by a couple of
hug
fibers from its neck.
That's still writhing. Yes. Very scary. Very
Yeah.
scary.
Cats are giving you presents.
What cats do.
Yes, they do. Anyway, lunchtime for me, gentlemen. Thank you for the stream. Congratulations on 50
that's what
again,
they do.
and thanks for the games.
Death.
Thanks, Tokyo.
Okay, they can't hear me.
Thanks for being on the show, Tokyo.
Catch y'all
Take care.
later. Have a good one.
Have a good
Later,
lunch.
Mikey.
Have a good lunch.
Gonna try. Later, gents.
Good to see you, Tokyo. Hey, you take care. Take care, brother. Guys, again, happy 50th. Celebrate with some champagne, John or Jeff. No. Do some
I might if I
champagne
drank alcohol.
celebration.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, then do it with soda or something, Professor.
Okay.
I did it with Coke Zero. That's what I celebrated with today. Diet drinks. That's the way to go. Yeah, definitely.
Well, we appreciate you being on the show, Mikey.
We got anybody
appreciate
else saying
everyone who
anything?
joined us
Mercer
tonight.
is. Oh, I always appreciate being here. Yes. And I don't
And
know
you
why
want to say
Mercer
thank you to
keeps
everyone
saying
who's joined us in the
UFF.
chat as well.
Who is that? Who is that?
Mikey, I think you're a little behind. I think.
Really? On a TIE fighter?
Yeah.
Am I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I tried to get the most adept. Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to get the most adept microphone attachment with headphones. I know you can hear
I
me.
think it's your internet connection, not your microphone.
Yes, there's like a little bit of a delay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, like I told you guys before, I got Wi-Fi, and that's probably the reason. Because I don't have an actual router connection, so for us it's just Wi-Fi.
Okay, Mikey.
Yeah.
I
Unfortunately,
understand.
I can't help it that StreamYard can't accommodate me sometimes. Yeah. Well, I do my best. And by the way, guys, I'll be in the chat tomorrow, so don't worry. I'm not going to try to get into the why does God need a starship? But I will make fun. I will have
Oh,
some
yes,
fun
Life
down
is but
there
a Dream special
in the
tomorrow.
EWOT.
Yes. And as far as I know, it's still on, so we should see tomorrow. Although we will not be having a show a week from tomorrow. And then the week
Yes,
week
that's
after that, we got some big special planned. I don't know the details yet. Naomi's just on this big special thing that we're going to do that week, so I guess I'll find out.
Sounds good. Everyone check out Question
that'd be
Trek
nice.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Right. Well, then
4:30
we'll check in
Eastern.
on you guys. Yes, at 4:30. Right. Yes. Eastern. Oh, guys, make sure. Well, John, I know was there. I think my new stream I did earlier earlier today on the MCU and the DCEU and Dark Horse Comics. You guys go ahead and rewatch that. That was fun. We had Jay Aldridge and everybody there, so we went about 4.5 hours. I think it was, John. But it was a good. It was a good stream.
That's
and I
nice.
had a lot of curious answers, and then of course it devolved into an open panel discussion. And I finally got gorillas in my stream. I mean, even though he was helping his kid out with the fishing and stuff, I managed to get him in there for a couple hours. So I was really glad he showed up, and Resolute Germ was there too. So yeah, please rewatch that. That was a lot, and vote on the poll.
Okay. Go
And the
check out
community
Mikey's
section
poll
there, I put a
and
poll
watch his video.
of which one of those universes that you guys would have chosen. Yeah, so
Very
watch
nice.
the video, please.
I think that's a good place to
Thank you,
wrap it up
guys.
for this evening. I want to thank you all once again for joining
Sounds
us,
good.
and we look forward to seeing you again at our usual time next week.
Take care, everyone. Have a great week.
Bye.